In March 2016, the Menangle Fox campaign was established with the aim to reduce the impacts of foxes on livestock and wildlife by coordinating a landscape-scale control program. Activities such as trapping or baiting will take place twice a year around autumn and spring in order to reduce the population and slow down new foxes moving in. To help coordinate the campaign, we are asking participants to use FeralScan to record what they do. There are 3 sections to this clip: how to register, how to use FeralScan online, and how to use the FeralScan app on your smart device. You can skip to these sections now by clicking on the links on the screen. FeralScan is a website and smartphone app developed by the Invasive Animal Cooperative Research Centre to help manage a range of pest animals across Australia. For our campaign, we will use FoxScan to record sightings, damage caused by foxes, and control activities. Your records are an important source of information for the group to help improve the effectiveness of the campaign over time, and so the accuracy of the data is essential and needs to be verifiable. So campaign participants are asked to register by creating a FeralScan login account. On the FoxScan homepage, you will see information on how to use FoxScan. Click on the Register Your Details Here link, which will take you to the form. Simply enter your name, then decide on a username for logging in. Enter your email address, and if you choose to, your mobile number. Enter a password for your login and enter that again to confirm that password. Finally, enter your postcode and your state. Read through the terms and conditions of use and tick the box if you agree. You can leave ticked or unticked the next box about notifications of updates. It's probably a good idea to write down your username and password, then hit submit. Now when you go to FoxScan or any other pest species page, you can click on Login to enter your details. Once you are logged in, a new button appears at the top to take you to My Profile, where you can change your details and password. It also lists any groups that you are a member of. Back to the homepage of FoxScan, you will find more information about the website and app, and also, in the tabs across the top, other information such as the online resources section, which has some great fact sheets and links to the most recent information about foxes. To enter information online, click on the Start Mapping button. Here on the left we have 5 tabs. View Data allows us to filter the data by group, year and month. The next 3 tabs allow us to add sightings, damage and control records. We can also see and manage all our personally entered data under the My Data tab, and you can see the data is filtered on the map for these last 4 tabs, displaying only your data. To add a sighting, click on the Sightings tab. Zoom into the map, pan and zoom. You can change the background to satellite imagery to find the exact tree the fox was next to. Click on the location. You can drag the fox if needed. Then edit the date the fox was seen if different from today. Enter the number seen. Note that if you didn't see a fox, you can enter the type of record, such as you found a scat or heard a fox barking. For fox sightings, enter if they were dead or alive, and an indication of their age, adults, cubs. Include any notes of interest, perhaps noting if the fox had mange or if it looked healthy. You can upload a photo of the fox if you wish, and finally select if you want this record to be seen by all users of FeralScan, or just yourself and the groups you belong to. Then hit Submit. Click on the Add Damage tab to add a record such as an attack on chickens or lambs, or a possum that has been killed by a fox. Again, zoom into the map. Click on the location and drag the fox if needed. Then edit the date the fox damage was seen, if different from today. Click on the damage caused, then enter the number killed or mauled where appropriate. Include any notes of interest, upload a photo if you wish, select Display Permissions, then hit Submit. Next, click on the Add Control tab. Click on the map and move the point to the location of the control activity. Edit the date if needed. At this stage, for this campaign, we will leave both dates the same. It's a good idea to identify your different trap site or bait station with a unique number or name, especially for bait stations that may be used every spring and autumn operation. Something like a cattle tag on a post or a fence can be useful. This will help to understand fox activity over time. Enter the number or name here in this box. Next, enter the control technique used. For ground baiting, select Bait Laid when you are laying the bait. Write any notes of interest, then hit Submit. When you return to check the bait, enter a new point at the same location. Edit the date checked if different from today. Enter the station number, then bait taken if taken by a fox, and record if the bait is replaced in the notes, or bait taken by another species. Or select Bait Undisturbed if the bait is still there with no sign of disturbance. Do this each time you check the bait. Then, when you finally pick up the bait, make a new point and select Bait Withdrawn. For trapping, click on the map at the trap location. Edit the date if set on a different day. Add a trap site name or number. Select Trap Set, any notes, then hit Submit. Add a new point when you check the trap if it has been disturbed or a fox is trapped. Record any notes of interest, including the lure used, the sex, age and condition of the fox, then hit Submit. If you are shooting, move the location to the point the fox was shot, and enter the number shot and any notes such as the sex, age and condition of the fox, then hit submit. You can go to the My Data tab and see all your location records. These can be exported to an Excel file if you wish. If you are baiting, the control information is a useful way to keep your records of where and when baits were laid, a requirement of the Pesticides Control Order. When you are finished, simply log out. Your information will be there next time you log in. Using the smartphone app may be more convenient to record sightings, damage, control activities. Detailed instructions are found on the website, but we will quickly go through the process now. First, enable your GPS. Then click on the FeralScan app icon on your device. Go to the species you are recording. When you click on the Enter Sighting button, you'll be prompted to log in. Enter your username and password. Change the date if you are entering a sighting from a previous day. Go to the map to move the location if you are not standing next to the fox. You can change to satellite imagery. Similar to the online forms, record the number seen, enter if the fox was live or dead, adult or cub. Enter any notes about the sighting, upload a photo if you wish, using the phone's camera or a photo file. Then select the mapping permission for your record and hit submit. To enter a damage record, click on the Enter Damage. Edit the date if needed, move the point to the location of the damage, enter the damage caused for the appropriate species if the animal was killed or mauled and the number. Enter any notes about the damage, then select the mapping permissions for your record and hit submit. To enter a control activity, edit the date if needed. For this campaign, we will leave both dates the same. Move the point to the location of, for example, the trap or bait station. Enter the unique identifier such as station number 7. Enter the control technique used. For ground baiting, select bait laid when you are laying the bait. Write any notes of interest, then hit submit. When you return to check the bait, enter a new point at the same location. Edit the date checked if different from today, enter the station number, then bait taken if taken by a fox, and record if the bait is replaced in the notes, or bait taken by another species, or select bait undisturbed if the bait is still there with no sign of disturbance. Do this each time you check the bait. Then when you finally pick up the bait, make a new point and select bait withdrawn. When setting a trap on this day and at this location, enter in the site name or number. Select the appropriate trap method and trap set. The first day the trap is set ready to go. Any notes, then hit submit. For following trap checks, select trap, disturbed or fox trapped. Any notes, including the lure used and the sex, age and condition of the fox, then hit submit. For ground shooting, move the location to the point the fox was shot. Select the number of foxes shot, record the sex, age and condition of the fox in the notes if possible, then hit submit. Also record any other techniques you are using in FeralScan. For a sustained reduction in the fox population, we need to minimise the chance of foxes moving in from uncontrolled areas outside of or within the campaign area. In conjunction with monitoring livestock and wildlife, mapping the control activities will help to increase the effectiveness of the campaign by continuously addressing gaps across the landscape, and the Menangle Fox Control Group will be able to target these gaps. Thanks for your interest, and we hope you find this video useful. Please contact us at menangle.fox@gmail.com if you have any questions or comments. Thanks.